Today we're going to create a Joan Miro inspired abstract line shape portrait. So first we're going to do is we're going to have our paper, it's going to be vertical, and I'm going to write my name on the top and class code, which is to either you're in 2A, 2B, 2C, or 2D, or 2E, and you're going to flip it over to the other side. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to draw a head for my portrait. Now I'm going to choose the smallest one for my head, and I'm going to draw a circle. Now if you don't have that, you can use end of a glue stick, and a lot of you have rulers, so we're going to use rulers today to create our lines for our portrait. So for the portrait, you want to create a vertical line for the body. Then you want to create a diagonal line for the torso and a diagonal line on the right side for the knee and another diagonal line for the end. I'm using the inside of the ruler for a circle, and this circle is the end of the foot. Now I'm going to draw a vertical line down. Now it's the same, I'm stopping at the same spot as my other leg, and I'm going to bend the leg, and then I'm going to draw a circle for the foot. So make sure we're using shapes for our feet. Then I'm going to draw a line, a diagonal line across. This is for your arms. And now I'm going to draw another diagonal line and a diagonal line going up. And here is a circle for the hand. And now I'm going to draw a diagonal line going down and another diagonal line going towards the leg. Not inside the leg, towards the leg. Now I'm going to draw my circle eyes, and I'm going to draw a U shape for the mouth, and 1, 2, 3 curved lines for the hair. And now I'm going to draw my circles for the background. So this is going to be a half circle on the top. So on the top is this half circle. On the top right to be a full circle. Then I'm going to take the same circle. Actually, I'm going to do it a little bit smaller. And I'll make a half a circle where the right arm is. And then I'm going to make another circle inside. Then I'm going to make a big circle, which is going to be it's going to be a quarter circle because it's not half, but it's quarter. It's almost a full circle. Draw a line here. And Then I'm going to draw some stars. So after circles, so you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. This is a star I'm going to draw. 1, 2 diagonal lines, and a horizontal line across. And then I'm going to do dots inside, which are circles. And then I'm going to draw 1 on the bottom. So you should have 1 and 2 of the stars. And I'm drawing an X. And within the X, I'm going to draw in the middle a horizontal line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles for each side. Now I'm going to outline all of the shapes and lines. Now I'm going to use black. Now if you don't have black, you use brown or gray. Purple would be nice as well. Anything that is dark color. And line down. And I just want to show all of you that you're going to color inside the dot. Erase this part right here. Any line that's showing, you can erase as well. And then I'm going to do the other side. And I'm going to color inside of that. And I'm going to stop here and I'm going to show you how to outline, or outline meaning trace, each section of the star. And see, I'm coloring inside with the black the circles. And off camera, I'm going to finish the outline. So I finished outlining all of the shapes and lines. Now I'm going to color the circles first. So for my first circle on the top, I'm going to outline the section and color. So I'm using purple for the top circle. So that's the color you're going to use first, is purple for the top circle. And then I'll move on to our next circle, which is on the right side on the top. And the next one is going to be orange. Orange is the next one. And then the next one is going to be blue, which is below the orange. And then the next one, which is pink. If you don't have pink, you use red. So red or pink, whatever color you have at home. If you want to make the circle pink, you can make the circle pink. If you want to make the circle red, you could do that as well. You're making sure there's no white spots. And then on the side, half is going to be orange. And the other half is going to be purple. And then I want to draw another circle. And also I need to outline the circle as well. And for this one, it's going to be pink. So the top is going to be pink. And the bottom is going to be blue. And the face, which I'm going to do, is going to be a light color blue. So I'm going to make this blue-green. If you don't have blue-green, you can use sky blue. You can use navy. You can use just blue for your face. And now the face is colored in. I'm going to start on the bottom using yellow-green. And I'm going to color the bottom section using yellow-green. So I'm just outlining the section of where I want to color, because it's not the whole section. I'm going to color all the way up to here. Okay. So where the second star is, that is where you want to color your yellow-green. So everything here, so everything from here all the way down. And you want to make sure there's no white spots, so you're going back and forth using the crayon. And because it's a light color, it's going to take some time. You're going to press down firm in order to get the color nice and bright. It's okay if it breaks. That is okay. Want to go back and forth with your color. Now, I'm not done yet, but I want to add something to help with the transition. So I want to add a line going straight down, and I'm going to make a nice circle inside the lines. So now I can have more color space for the light green. So this whole section from here all the way to the line is colored with light green, yellow green. And I just want to keep on coloring all the sections. Now, I'm not going to finish the whole section on camera. I'm going to do this off camera and I'll come back to show you the completed section with no white spots and everything else colored. So we colored this all together. I'm gonna do this off camera and you'll do it on your own. So I have finished the bottom half, which is the light yellow green. And then I'm going to start doing the section over here, which is going to be the light colored orange. And if you don't have light colored orange, you could just use orange. This is yellow orange. And I'm gonna color just this section. And I'm coloring. And see, everything is colored on top and around, inside the lines, back and forth. No white spots present. And that is good craftsmanship. In art, good craftsmanship is having neat, nice, colored lines. And that's what that is. We're not rushing. You're taking your time. See how mine looks super neat? You need to take your time when coloring. Now for the top section, it's also going to be a color of the orange. Now for this part, I'm going to do the same thing with the line. I'm gonna draw a line across, dot, dot, and then I'm gonna do another line across, which is, I'm gonna do line, dot, dot. So now we have more of a section. So from all of this section here will be colored orange, so that this will be a whole different section. So in Joan Miro's paintings, he breaks up the canvas, which is a type of paper they use to paint. It's paper that's wool that's stretched onto a board that's painted, but instead we're using a piece of paper, a drawing paper, printer paper, or line paper to color your background. He painted backgrounds using 3 different colors, sometimes 1, sometimes 2, but mostly 3, and he would color the whole sections using bright, bold colors. And he loved to use just shapes to express his emotions or the portraits. So we created a portrait just made out of shapes, lines, and the background has lots of circles. Now, again, like I said before, see how I'm coloring? I am taking my crayon, I'm going back and forth, and I'm pressing down firm, not too hard. The crayons will eventually break, so you want to use up the crayon, both sides of the crayon. And you're learning how to color inside of a round and inside the lines without any visible white spots. Because we don't want to see a drawing or a painting with white spots shown, one, it takes away from what you're looking at, and two, it doesn't look appealing. It doesn't look nice when you're rushing and have all of the different types of spots, because if I left that there, that wouldn't look too pleasant. That's not a shape. We don't want to have visible white shapes. We want to have a full colored background. So I'm almost done. And I'm making sure that this section, I'm going back and forth. Sometimes I'll go up and down, or sometimes I'll go side to side. And this is the half colored, and I will color the rest with a green crayon. So the Joan Miro abstract portrait is complete. I finished the other side of the background, which is green, and you could see all the lines, shapes, and the lines and shapes form together to create one big shape, which are the background colors.